If a tree fell in a wood and not a soul was around to remember where it stood, did it even make a sound? How many watching make a tree worth growing? Is it 3 or 4 or 100 more? Call me foolish, call me naive, but one is good enough for me. I may forget that this is what I said, but one is good enough for me. I will plant I had a dream last night. I saw the ocean, saw a fight. The fight of people for their history and home. All remains are now mystery and bones. I saw the birth of a nation running towards its own extinction. I saw them digging, digging, looking for something. And I saw them drowning in their own coffin. Mr. Dodo, what's your nest? I fear for you, to be honest. Will we be staring at the fire? I bow from our silver glass spire. I saw the dark sky crumbling upon a billion souls running. A flood of hunters fleeing from their fate. Rotten blossoms, white like poor bait. What if this night will last forever? Could all the kids be born to suffer? A gloomy grey field of the trees. Couldn't mother be as the disease? Mr. Dodo, what's your name?